A look inside the life of an Olympic athlete. Ways to steam up your sex life this summer. Where to shop for your summer games gear. Good morning and welcome to Life Love Shopping. I'm Andrea Jackson.
And I'm Michelle Phillips, and we're helping you kick off your weekend with some life, love, and shopping.
Would you live in a 78 square foot apartment? Tiny and unusually sized homes are trending right now. Check out this 78 square foot New York City apartment. Now, even at 78 square feet, rent is still $800 a month. Affordable by New York standards, I should say. It also functions as an office. The bed doubles as the couch. The microwave is in a closet, and a desk is wedged between the two. Now, this is a 90 square foot apartment in Manhattan. It goes for $700 per month. The lofted bed frame adds space for storage, but you have to sit sideways on the toilet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. This is living spacious with 330 square feet in Hong Kong with sliding doors. It transforms into 24 separate rooms. Mirrored ceilings and floors help disguise the tracks and improve the natural light.
Wow. All right, want to get your guy more excited about a romantic evening rather than poker night with the guys? Well, here's some great date night ideas for those unromantic types. If your man is artsy, try a painting class. Tap into his creative side by signing up for an art class together. And if he's athletic, try sunset paddle. Surprise him by signing up for a private sunset paddleboarding lesson. And if he's a foodie, try a tasting tour. Spice up your typical date night by going on a tour where you sample varieties of the most delicious foods from neighborhood restaurants.
Yum. Now, sheer clothing is in this summer, and it's all about just a peekaboo of skin, not an entire reveal, and we're going to give you tips on how to pull it off. Nude and neon. The key to pulling off sheer maxi skirts is by wearing a knee-length slip underneath. Pair a high-waisted bright skirt with wedges and a nude crop top for sheer perfection. Now, going for bright and belted, when layering a sheer maxi skirt, your slip should be no longer than knee length to keep things polished and streamlined. And mixing up prints, don't be afraid of mixing prints. Choose two patterns with at least one color in common and break things up with a neutral belt.
Love it. And do you ever wonder what your coffee says about you? Well, we're decoding the mysteries of your favorite cup. People who prefer black, well, they are a little self-possessed and kind of badass. People who may describe them as blunt and gruff on a good day. And decaf coffee with half and half, well, they are the definition of bland and not to mention insecure. And how about the double shot of espresso?
Hello.
Yeah, well, they're not self-starters, but they are definitely go-getters, which takes a lot of energy and stamina to keep up with. And cappuccinos, lovers, they are a sucker for romance and intrigue, and they thrive on independence, and they also tell the best stories at parties. And when you're getting down and dirty, the last thing on your mind is boosting your immune system, right? Well, good sex offers just that and more. Sex relieves stress, and after having sex, the brain releases endorphins, which reduces stress and induces a state of euphoria. And sex maintains strength and flexibility. It strengthens our muscles, and it clearly a lot more fun than weight training. True. Yeah, and sex is also good for your cardiovascular workout. A 30-minute sex session can burn more than 150 calories. That's as effective as running a mile on the treadmill.
Just like the song in Greece, oh, those summer nights. Whether you're in a relationship or the heat of the sun has ignited a new flame, the MD sexpert, Dr. Jen Landa, is here to help you steam up your summer nights. Good morning, Dr. Jen.
Good morning.
So what's the first thing we can do to make our romance sizzle in extreme temperatures?
Go for a jog. Try going for a jog with your partner. Why? Because it spikes up beta endorphin. And beta endorphin, it's that feel-good hormone, the runner's high. That spikes up our sex drive.
I've always heard a good leg workout can do the same thing too.
Yes. Good leg workout spikes up testosterone.
Ooh, okay.
The hormone of desire.
Now, are there other ways the outdoors or maybe even a park can add a little sizzle to the sex life?
There were some studies out of Russia and India that showed that yoga in the park can increase our sex drive.
Yoga in the park, okay.
Yoga increases testosterone, and there's a certain fast breathing that they do in yoga that increases blood flow to the genitals.
Is this the tantric yoga that we hear Sting talk about all the time?
Tantra can have something to do with it too. Okay. Yes, definitely. Tantric is good too.
Okay, so wrestle in the grass is another one?
Wrestle in the grass, wrestle with your partner, because that'll spike up the testosterone, the hormone of desire.
Okay, another place that's pretty hot, the beach. What should we be doing there?
First, cuddle. Cuddle up in the surf. Cuddling increases oxytocin. That's our feel-good hormone. It increases our ability to orgasm.
And that gets us connected to our other partner, right?
Yes, oxytocin, we call it the cuddle hormone because it increases love and attachment to our partner.
And I know oftentimes guys will say that's what gets the girls hooked, that
It
oxytocin,
is.
right?
It's what makes us fall in love. That's what that whole first falling in love, first kiss thing is all about.
Best feeling ever.
It
What
is.
foods or drinks should we be snacking on during the summer, maybe to increase our mood?
Watermelon is the big surprise.
Watermelon.
Watermelon has an amino acid in it called citrulline, which helps increase our arginine, which opens up blood flow in the vagina and in the penis. So it helps with blood flow, which helps with sexuality, which helps with arousal and passion.
So if you see the watermelon salad on the menu,
don't skip it. Go for it.
because it's the big trend this year.
That's right. It is, and it's the big turn on. It's the aphrodisiac.
Okay, so watermelon, a little yoga in the park, and some deep breathing. I love it. I'm in. Dr. Jen, thank you. We've got you linked to Dr. Jen's tips at our website, lifeloveshopping.com.
Dating is like a sport, which has inspired Match.com to conduct a survey on dating habits by country. Here's the highlight reel. The country with the most dates, USA. 77% of singles have gone on 2 or more dates in the last year, followed by Canada, then the UK, and then Australia came in last. And then 74% of French singles say that their friends' opinions were not a factor. For choosing a date, Japan came in distant second and at 47%, and then 70% of the U.S. singles say their friends' opinions of a date doesn't matter. And when it comes to paying for a date, 48% in the U.S. say men should pay. 37% in the UK say you should split. And then 36% of the French say depends on the situation.
It depends on the situation.
That's right. Oui, oui.
Hey, oui, oui. Admire, stare, wonder, marvel. ESPN's 4th annual celebration of the athletic form returns. 27 of the sport's finest specimens are posing nude in the body issue. Now, here are 2 of our favorites. Candace Parker, who plays for the WNBA's Los Angeles Sparks, said, "I thought it would be great fun and a great opportunity, especially since last time I was on the cover, I was pregnant." Here's a look behind the scenes.
When I first found out, I was really excited about it, especially to show off my body post-baby. You know, to show women that you can get back in shape and you can recover after having a baby.
And then Rob Gronkowski, the Patriots tight end, explains why he joined in. He says, "My favorite NBA player, Blake Griffin, was in it, so I thought it would be a cool thing to do. So let's take a look inside his photo shoot."
This is a great opportunity. ESPN, the magazine, I mean, that's basically one of the only magazines I read.
A pedicure, never had one done in my life.
I wasn't really that nervous, just a little bit, and once I got here, met everyone, it was comfortable, I was all good to go.
Well, we are glad you are all good to go. Thank you for that. If you'd rather be clothed, you can show your team spirit by rocking this Olympic gear from The Gap. Bring back your favorite Olympic memories with these cool shirts. They have vintage logos from Olympiads past printed on soft cotton tees, great for watching the games or hitting the gym to work on your own Olympic dreams. When the U.S. Olympians strut their stuff, they'll be officially outfitted by Ralph Lauren. The look includes a Team USA blazer. Men will wear white pants, ladies white skirts. Both will sport a beret. Olympian or not, you can look the look at ralphlauren.com.
And a pint is a perfect way to celebrate the opening ceremonies of the Summer Games, which starts tonight at 4 p.m. Eastern.
So what kind of British beer should you pour and serve? Here's what World of Beer recommends. Wells Banana Bread beer. It's a dark golden ale with a malty aroma and a nose of banana. Pair it with chocolate cake or a banana split.
Yum.
Okay. Tetley's. It's smooth and creamy with a range of malty and hoppy notes enhanced by a fruity aroma. Pairs great with cheeses and Middle Eastern food. And then there's Young's Double Chocolate Stout. It's creamy, full-bodied. It's a great stout. It's dark. It's got a chocolate taste, not too sweet. pairs great with any dessert.
Yummy. And then Fuller's ESB is a rich caramel, light and even bitterness, which pairs great with barbecue, Asiago, and Parmesan cheeses. And then Flag Porter 1825 Original. It has a chocolate malt, full in taste and body, pairs great with just about anything from dessert to barbecue to fish to Latin American food.
Okay, beer's on me, Michelle.
I know, I'm getting hungry thinking about beer as well.
We'll get a peek on how Olympic athletes get their bodies ready for the games coming up right after the break.
And the Olympics begin today in London. Throughout our show, we're sharing some interesting facts about the games with you.
Welcome back to Life Love Shopping. Eat like a champion, become a champion. It is often thought Olympic athletes eat a ton of food during training, and that's sort of true. According to the BBC News, the London 2012 Olympic Village is expected to go through 2,000 gallons of milk, 25,000 loaves of bread, 232 tons of potatoes, and more than 330 tons of fruits and vegetables over the course of the Olympic Games.
Goodness. And during the Beijing Olympics, it was rumored that U.S. champion swimmer Michael Phelps consumed a whopping 12,000 calories a day. A typical training swimmer's diet consisted of 3 or 4 main meals a day with recovery shakes and snacks, and 5,000 calories a day for men and 4,000 for women. And the New York Daily News claims a male heavyweight rower eats between 6,000 and 10,000 calories a day.
Man, well, we know what fuels their bodies, but what's inside their minds? We caught up with 2 Team USA members, Kelly Wells, who will run the 100-meter hurdle, and Justin Gatlin, who runs the 100-meter dash. Here's what they are like off the field.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Dog or cat?
Dog.
Gold or platinum?
Ooh, platinum.
USA or London?
USA.
Funyuns or onions?
Funyuns are my favorite.
Cocktail or coffee?
I can't have both.
You can have both.
Both.
Elvis or the Beatles?
Elvis, he was hot.
Big Ben or the Statue of Liberty?
Statue of Liberty.
Michael Phelps or Usain Bolt?
Michael Phelps.
Salad or Big Mac?
Big Mac.
Tom or Jerry?
Tom.
Superman or Batman?
Batman.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Dog or cat?
Cat.
Gold or platinum?
Gold.
USA or London?
USA.
Funyuns or onions?
Funyuns.
Cocktail or coffee?
Coffee.
Elvis or the Beatles?
Elvis.
Big Ben or the Statue of Liberty?
Statue of Liberty.
Rachel Kay hit the track with Justin Gatlin, who is a current Team USA member and Olympic gold medalist, to learn how to run track and field.
I'm Rachel Kay here with 25 Olympic hopefuls teaching me how to train in track and field. All right, I've got Justin Gatlin with me here to show me how to run faster.
Yes.
Faster, okay, what are we gonna do?
Well, you don't want any back kick, and this is back kick. You see a lot of people run.
Like a
lot
dog
of
when
back
they
kick.
kick.
Yeah, or like a high knee run.
Okay.
So you're gonna come and you're gonna be,
Like this. Okay.
and that's how you're gonna go down the track.
Okay. What should I like be picturing in my mind?
Your legs moving as fast as possible.
That's very smart and easy. Okay, give me a count.
Set, go.
Okay, up, up, up.
There
up,
you
up,
go.
Pedal winning too. Oh, dun, 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 dun. I can hear
You gotta
the
cry
music.
now. You gotta cry.
All right, thanks for that. see you later.
And while the Olympics are going on, many of us are still busy working. And did you know that keeping a journal can help you with your career? And here's how. First of all, log your good ideas. Great ideas don't always strike when it's most convenient. And with a journal on hand, you can write thoughts down when they come. And also learn your lessons by writing down what you've been through. And also you can reflect by doing so on what worked and what didn't.
Also, vent in a safe space in your journal. Jot down the response you really wanted to send to that colleague or client. Read it a few times, then let it go and rip it up. There can be a lot of challenges and rewards in starting your own business. And just a few days ago, the experts from Let's Talk Biz were here with some great advice.
Whether you are looking to start your own business or you're a small business owner, you'll want to get the most out of it, right? Well, helping us this morning is Carolyn Winston and Addison Sips. Good morning, you two.
Good morning.
Let's talk some biz.
Let's talk some biz.
First off, Carolyn, let me ask you this. This week, we want to continue the talk about the challenges that small businesses and nonprofits face. What are some of those challenges?
Well, after the show last week, we had a number of calls from our viewers, and they want us to continue the conversation about time management and improving productivity. So we want to continue that conversation this week.
Okay, Addison, last week you showed us a product that can help with scheduling appointments. What other products can small businesses and nonprofits use to save time?
Well, this week our business best pick is MindJet's Mind Manager. It's another great collaboration tool that really helps you get together with your team and get their input on goals and timeline. But the thing that really sets it apart is there's customized questions that takes the user pretty much by the hand and walks them through the whole creative step-by-step process. The other cool thing is that MindJet has a lot of other products. For instance, they have an app for iPhone and Android OS, which it will integrate with, as well as you have the ability through Mind Manager to send out your material to people who don't have the program for free, and they can still use your material.
Because oftentimes it's good to get that feedback initially when you have some good ideas, or even once you've got one in motion.
Yes.
Okay, now are there other ways to help save time and increase productivity?
Yes, especially for women. And I say women because we're in the service industry, the healthcare and the education. And so for us, we want to make sure that we plan, that we execute, and that we give the right service and the best service at all times. And that will help a lot. Of course, social media is really great.
Really important.
But we need to use that wisely.
Yeah, it's easy to get sucked into that social media and it becomes more personal than professional.
Yes, yes. And then the other thing is that the brand integrity, you know, looking at that, starting out right with the right brand image and continuing that through. And if it doesn't work, if you've got too many things going, then get rid of it and just stick to the brand.
Do you find that people oftentimes get too many things going on with one idea?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because what they want to do is sometimes they want to test the market, and then the market defines the product or the service, and so sometimes that can be confusing.
And Addison, can viewers get help after watching the segment?
Of course. As always, visit our website, letstalkbiz.biz, and they can sign up for a free mentor protege webinar to get ongoing marketing support, as well as advice to attract new customers, entice old customers that may have fallen away, and of course, form new alliances with other small businesses and nonprofits.
One tip for entrepreneurs out there who might be watching this segment and say, I've got a great idea, what would you say is the first thing they should do?
Don't kill the dream.
Don't kill the dream.
Don't kill the dream. So often that's what happens. You know, they get frightened and then they'll just stop and not bring it to completion. Or else they can do what we do. We like to take things from concept to completion.
Very good, you two. Thank you so much. Visit their website, letstalkbiz.biz, for more tips, advice, and as always, head to our website.
All right, are you checking out the new movies this weekend?
Maybe.
If so, Jessica Reyes from our news partner, The Daily Buzz, is here with some new releases. Hey, Jessica.
That's right, Michelle. Thank you. And well, there's a bunch of new movies coming out. We start off with the one that I love, Step Up Revolution. When Emily arrives in Miami with aspirations to become a professional dancer, she sparks with Sean, the leader of a dance crew. His neighborhood is threatened by Emily's father's development plans. So if you're into dance, music, and fun, Step Up Revolution is for you. Next up, The Watch. If you're into sci-fis and comedies, this flick is for you. Ben Stiller and Vince Vaughn play suburban dads who form a neighborhood watch group as a way to get out of their day-to-day family routines. Looks funny. They find themselves defending the Earth from an alien invasion. Gotta watch that. And can't get enough of Matthew McConaughey? Come on. Well, and get ready for Killer Joe. Yeah. When a debt puts a young man's life in danger, he turns to putting a hit out on his evil mother in order to collect the insurance. Yeah, Killer Joe and all these flicks are out today. I'm Jessica Reyes, and that was your Celebrity Buzz.
Some good movies.
Yeah, The Watch. I haven't seen Vince Vaughn on screen in ages. I'm looking forward to that.
Ben Stiller, I love him.
Yeah. Have big dreams or want to make a life change?
That's right. We're going to show you how to make them a reality in a fun and visual way after the break.
When things aren't going your way, don't get mad, get healthy. These nutritious solutions will hit the spot and turn your situation around. Can't fall asleep? The food fix here, oatmeal with bananas and walnuts. Whip up a bowl of oatmeal and top it with sliced bananas and crushed walnuts, both rich in melatonin, which helps trigger sleep. You feel like life has no meaning. Here's your food fix flaxseed. Flax is the best known source of a healthy fat that improves the part of your brain connected to pleasure. Sprinkle it into smoothies or onto salads to meet your quota. You're waking up with a hangover. Been there, done that. Here's your food fix. Sports drink and toast with jam. You need to replace fluids and electrolytes lost to the dehydrating effects of alcohol. A sports beverage will accomplish this, while the fructose in jam helps metabolize the alcohol. Bringing your dreams to life can be easy and fun. Michelle, who's also a life coach, has tips on how to get started. I love the vision board.
I do too. And you know, vision boards are just a great way to visualize and look at your dreams, your passions, and what you want most in life every day before you head out the door, or you know, to keep you inspired. And two things you can do. You can either use a poster board to create a vision board by cutting out inspirational phrases and pictures from magazines, or you can use a cork board, which is what I prefer, because then you can change things as you wish. And you know, what I like to do is just, you know, start off with a quote that really inspires you. I have my personal mission statement right, you know, on the top of my board. People in the middle who really inspire you. It can be friends and family, and then different parts of your life that you really aspire to. For example, your health. You know, I have here, I like yoga, so I want to stay motivated to do yoga every day. I have friends that write me really nice, inspiring notes. And then, of course, with my book, I wanted it to be on the bestseller list, so I cut out the New York Times bestseller and put the name of my book on there, and it was an Amazon bestseller for 30 weeks. But, you know, hey, it's getting you there.
You visualized it, and you put it on the vision board, and you made it happen.
I made it happen. And so this is just a great thing to do with kids, too.
Okay, well, we'll have more information on this on our website as well. Here at Life Love Shopping, we want to connect with you. When we are not on TV, you can stay in touch by liking our Facebook page and checking out behind-the-scenes action. You can also follow and tweet us on Twitter at Life Love Shop.
Okay, have a great weekend, everybody.
Thank you so much for joining us. We're here on WE TV every weekday morning. We'll see you next time.